Welcome to another week of Ether Raids. We are taking on Light Season with a kind of a new team here. We're going against a Japanese player to start off the week. I haven't... oh my god. This is like 3 hours after reset. I'm really slow this week. I was trying to put some teams together. I really wanted to get the new... or the updates that I did to Nerthus. I really wanted to get that into play. And I also wanted to see how I could fit in the new Golvig, dual Golvig. So, yeah, it took me a while to try to figure out a team. I still haven't really pinned it down, but I guess this is as good a start as any in terms of someone that we could come against.
I see.
Phrasing. Against this opponent here. So basically what we're going to do is just hit and run this. This is the hit and run team for... Well, actually, no, this isn't the hit and run team for this season. I have another team. The range hit and run team. I have another range hit and run team. This is the melee one.
Good morning.
But the problem is...
Anything you want.
Special cooldown. Originally, Asker was supposed to be on this team, but
It'll be
as you can see here, Nerthus and Golvig and Peony and Dagger are all from Heroes, so there's no way that that team lineup would work. So I didn't get the special acceleration from Asker or any of Asker's weapon effects, so I had to scrap him from this team since I really wanted to use the Nerthuses to see how they would play out. I'm currently getting gravitied by Loki here, and also the range extensions, or just the threat range from the enemy team, is being a little bit of a pain, so I won't be able to go this turn. I didn't actually think this out, so I don't know how exactly this is going to go. I don't think I'm going to... well, I hope not. I hope I don't mess anything up, but right now Loki's being annoying because I did want to at least move Nerthus. So that's something that I'm going to have to remember. This team has no res whatsoever. So no one on this team has any res. So if we're in a... or if I'm playing a game again this week when I'm using this team, I'm going to have to anticipate that someone is going to get gravity by Nerthus. I'm going to have to figure who I'm willing to lose here. Probably Peony would be the best option, since she can warp. But everyone else is pretty much stuck. Maybe I should change Camilla's seal and give her a movement seal. I don't know. But yeah, ultimately I want to get up.
Don't worry, dear.
And take out Kvaser here, and then figure out the rest of it from there. The enemy team will move. There's no dancers, so I don't have to worry about any real shenanigans. This is actually pretty safe in terms of a match that you want for your first match of the week, especially when you're trying out a new team. I haven't really thoroughly practiced this team. There's two teams that I've made that I haven't really thoroughly practiced, so I really want to just get it tested and then see how they work. Next turn I should be able to get in with Dagger here, then we should be able to get going. Don't think we're going to be short on turns because Golvig does have those extra actions. It's just how do I use them. I was considering bringing Camilla Hanoka instead, but
into the surf.
That's good. Okay. All right. So the brain. Come on, work. The myrrh of it all, Valentine's myrrh, was a problem, or it was being a problem. Which is why Camilla is here. I had initially thought of putting Harmonic Tana, but she doesn't kill, or I couldn't get her to kill Myrrh. So ultimately we ended up with this. I tried out the new Disarm Trap 4 on Tana as well, just to see if that would help me get the kill, but a potent Disarm Trap rather, but it just didn't work out in terms of the matchup against Valentine's Myrrh. Myrrh is like so good. She pretty much carried me. Well, she played a big part in my defense for Astra Anima season last week, so man, she just so good, so good. That Mer, Valentine's Mer, very good, man. She's gonna be good at least for a little bit longer, I suspect. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Valentine's Mer is a very good unit. Yeah, let me see if I can get one of the Nerthuzes out of the corner here. They're pretty much stuck and I can't do anything with them. This map layout is just the worst to try to hit and run. He's done a very good job setting up the map layout here, which is interesting because this is actually one of the maps that I've been seeing quite a lot this week, or at least on my friends list. A lot of people on my friends list have been running this map, so it's interesting. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but ooh, we get this. That is good to know. Alright, so we get the kill there on Tiamat. I'm running Mystic Boost here on Golveg because I don't know what skills to give her yet. I have I have the B skill, Occultist Strike, but I don't know if I should. She's doing fine so far, and in the matchup against like or at least in Ather raids, the matchup against Valentine's Mer, she still doesn't win even with Occultist Strike, and she just dies to Byleth because Byleth is Byleth, dual Byleth. So I'm not sure if it's worth it to give her the Occultist Strike just yet. I might hold off on that. Not sure. And yeah, the thing is, she doesn't get any healing from her weapon, so I ran with Mystic Boost just so that, you know, she could always be at full health. For me, her being at full health is beneficial, but based on your playstyle, you probably want to run like a Fury or something else. But for me, her being at full health is beneficial because you never know what type of matchups you're going to get into. I really want to see how this Nerthuz gets along because I gave her the Excel from New Year's Summer Nerthuz, and I also gave her the new Beast skill. So I want to see how she does because she doesn't have. I swapped out Beast Sense 4 in her A skill for the Excel skill. So basically, this New Year's Nerthuz, like I think I was saying this. I don't remember when I was saying it, like last week. Yeah, she takes like no damage once she can get the class effect activated. It's GG. She takes no damage. But the problem is, I don't know how good that is for her as a Gale Force initiator, because currently she's on 4 cooldown, and I don't know if that works out in my favor. Maybe I should give her the Marth Ring. But that's 3. Well, currently she's on 3. My apologies. So the Marth Ring would bring her to 2.
Anything you want.
Okay, how does this work? This looks like a one-shot. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Alright, so I only got 1 there. Whereas if I had the other A skill, I would have gotten the extra special acceleration, which means I would have been at 1. Still no Gale Force though, but as you can see, the role that I want to play her in, not the greatest here. I'm gonna have to do some work on that one.
Exactly.
I really wanted it for Mythic Nerthuz as well, but I don't want to go back. I'm not ready to go back in, or I want to see what other banners come out. I want a copy of Excel for Mythic Nerthuz because she needs it. Because primarily she's a better initiator. Because she gets that guaranteed breath effect, special acceleration. So she typically ends up in a good, like, low health. And usually she guarantees Gale Force. So Mythic Nerthuz usually is a better Gale Forcer. So that's why I wanted the Excel for her, because lately she's been dying quite a bit in some of these combats. She's just been taking too much damage, and that could just be power creep because she isn't getting any merges in and stuff. I haven't merged her, I haven't dragon flowered or anything, so that could be something to consider. How does this go? Both hits to get Gale Force. Okay, so no special acceleration. Alright,
Oh, I
maybe I
see.
should put Hinoka on this team. Because that would at least give me the breath
Am I
effect.
needed?
We mustn't get lost.
It'll be all right.
Oh, whoa, you don't outspeed Ursula. Interesting. Not debuff. Oh, 72. But I mean, new units should win, right? And she's plus speed. Yikes. Okay. That's quite a bit. Alright, well, at least we have I have at least a bunch of stuff to think about. I might put Hinoka on the team because, especially if the units are taking damage, the Wings of Mercy fort on Hinoka could play a big role.
Careful not to burn.
I lose out on Sabotage and the DR Piercing, but not the worst thing in the world. I'm more concerned about my matchup with Myr, but yeah, I'll make some tweaks to this team. GG's. Alright, welcome to the second match of the day. We're taking on Jim Leahy, and you're going to see the changes that I've made to the Edelgard force here. I still haven't quite mastered how to play with this specific setup for the Edelgard force, because Dual Golvig here is actually, well, doesn't benefit from the guidance effect that Tana has. So it's a little bit more tricky to utilize, move. Yeah, so it's a work in progress, but
Suggestions?
we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get like some dagger shenanigans, particularly on the map that I normally use this team on. Hopefully I can get some dagger shenanigans and make it work a little bit better, but it all comes down to positioning. Maybe I should swap, maybe I should change dagger from reposition to swap. I don't know, but it's gonna be a little bit of work. So yeah,
Face it head on.
once I initiate
Good
here,
morning.
we're gonna get the ball rolling. Summer Edelgard is not gonna get her extra action because I'm pretty sure that trap in front of what's his name again? Tea Time Sigurd. I'm pretty sure that trap in front of that Sigurd is real. So I'm going to have to clear the way, and in order to do that, I'm going to have to take out Ivy and Sigurd, which leaves which means I might not get that pot.
Come along.
At least I don't have to worry about the hex trap, although I did have a different option to initiate with, but the problem is I might have gotten stuck. Maybe I should have done this, I probably should have went in with Summer Edelgard first, and then that would have allowed Nerthus to take out Golvig, and yeah, that probably would have been the better idea. I didn't do this right, but it's fine, I think.
Next.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. There's still some kinks to be ironed out, but we should be able to get through with the team. It should be fine. I don't think we'll be able to get that pot, but it's okay. It's totally fine. Is there a way to do it?
I'll face it head on. I'll study your technique.
And we don't get the extra action because she wasn't solo here, so her turn just gets immediately ended.
You're all right.
Maybe I should let the special from this Golvig get pre-charged. Oh, hold on. Duo button. Extra action.
Into the
Move
surf.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, so we got the pot. Nice. But I gotta do the thing in the settings. Yeah, so this little button here, Smart End Turn, that's a button that if you know about Gale Force and if you know about the dual skills in the game, you really want to have that turned off so that your turn doesn't get automatically ended when you're trying to do stuff like this. I don't really use it that often, which is why I usually have it on so my turn gets automatically ended the majority of the time. But yeah, for this, I should probably set it to dual skill in this exception where you have dual units, but it doesn't really matter to me most of the times. But yeah, we got the win here. GG's. Work in progress. We'll figure it out. See you in the next one.